Hello! Exclamation point RPG. Well, you're just getting straight into it, huh? Let me see if I can move this just a little bit. Alright. Yes. Well, let's see if she's working. Yeah, I hear it going down. That's the problem with my overlay. I can't actually see how far you guys are getting in the RPG. But it's really fun. I can see it on my stream on my phones. That's kind of just like how I have it going. I have like gameplay here, and then Twitch here, and then notes here. It's kind of bananas. I'm looking all over the joint. But last time on Dragon Ball Z, we arrived in Clara with the other group, which is Dagger, Steiner, and Marcus. They were all captured in the Alexandrian castle by Zorn and Thorn, and are going to make a daring escape at some point. Dagger has been taken back to her room, awaiting a Eidolon extraction ritual type thing. Meanwhile, the main group has arrived in Clara following the destruction of Bremesia, which is the kingdom that Freya here is from. We killed a big ant lion thing after climbing up the trunk, protecting the peoples who, these Burmesians have escaped here to Clara, which is kind of like an ancestral home of their people. So they're hanging out here. The problem is that there's a big sandstorm that's perpetually going on in Clara that is protecting them from outside forces. And Freya took part in a ritual, a kind of dance, to make the sandstorm continue to flow so enemy forces don't invade. And then the harp, that was a key component in the ritual, broke, which is a very foreboding thing, and the sandstorm completely dissipated. So now, continuing where we left off, we are here. Yeah, you nearly fell asleep. I haven't even started, you can't be bored! I'm kidding, I know you just woke up, Aaron. I am gonna have to do this again real fast, but it's just talking to Stiltskin, paying for some stuff. And I already read that. Okay. Yes, I believe I read this already. Do you have any mail? Okay. For those who don't know, this Moogle is part of an annoying side quest where you have to talk to every single Moogle in the game. Moogles are kind of like your save points here. And as you do that throughout the game, as long as you're talking to every single one, the game will reward you for keeping track by giving you good items and stuff like that. But if you miss even a single one, then you bar yourself out to the rest of those items for the rest of the game, because you have to keep delivering mail between each Moogle. So. Also, sorry, Aaron, you probably have to wait in line. Whew. Alright, first things first. Who is in the dungeon right now? Oh, it is you. Well, good luck. Also, there's actually a special event going on in the RPG. If you hit exclamation point RPG, or exclamation point event, then it will allow you to participate in the Easter event. And if you succeed, then you'll get a permanent badge on your little guy when you participate in the RPG. So that was the last time on Dragon Ball Z, which was in my notes. Next, I need to talk to the NPCs in the cathedral, because I apparently missed out on some items. Then I go to the Clara entrance, and then there's going to be a bunch of stuff that happens. How did you die? Because you're low level. This is an act of someone with unspeakable powers. They're talking about this harp over here that broke. Could a magical force powerful enough to break the harp's strings be aimed at us? I knew they would come. Quirky thing to say. I wonder why they can't just restart the sandstorm. I also wonder that. Just do another dance. Also, I believe there is a 2-minute cooldown on the RPG, so you'll have to, I don't know, participate in stream for a minute? / event. There you go, Dorothy. This stone has protected Clara since the days of old. I hereby bestow it upon you in hopes that you may learn to use it. Do the Macarena. See, I had to click on that, because I knew you said do the Macarena, but I could only read half of chat, so it just said do the man, IDK. Receive the emerald. See, that's good, because that's a piece of equipment. Have you seen Puck? I have not. Hey. The strings breaking? How foreboding. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff around here that I can, like, miss. Like... See? I remembered. It's like, hug the walls. That's all I wrote down for myself. Hello? Received the ore. Or what? You're just drawing? I'm glad. What you up to? What you drawing? You should see what Dorothy drew just a few minutes ago. Alright. Now, I think... Yes, now I go back down to the Clara entrance. You know, the usual. Yeah. Yeah. At least you're taking a break from, writing. I can only imagine. My brain gets fried if I write for more than, like, 2 hours. Unless I get in a real good groove. It starts with an A. Hey, what took you so long? Alright, let's get going. Oh, Aaron, you'll get to see yourself in this game. I named Steiner Aaronitis after you. I couldn't find Puck. I wonder if he went down the trunk. This city have very yummy sand. This city delicious. Never change, Quina. I failed Bermesia. I won't fail Clara no matter what. Alright. We're vibing. Dear Lord, you don't even know, but I got past the David part before the real action. That's good. Yeah, me and Dorothy actually read and caught up to where you are. But there's no, like, page break, so I wasn't sure if, like, that was actually the end. Alexandrian soldiers! Oh my, they actually, like, got past the sand that was around the city. Who'd have thunk that this would happen immediately upon the sandstorm not being around Clara? Wow, I am just completely unable to speak today. Which is sad, because chat's more active than ever. It's always a thing for me. I don't really know why, but in my head, humanoid enemies are weak to thunder. I've thought this since the first game. It doesn't change anything. It's not true, but it's just a thing for me. I be in audio mode because the video lags, probably because we share the same Wi-Fi. I sure hope the video isn't lagging. I worked really hard to make this look decent. Oh Lord, Alex the Great. What are you on about, Aaron? Thank you, Dorothy. I love you too. Hey, that means I can open this now without any hassle. Hi, Potion. Do I continue on? Because I'm pretty sure now that the Alexandrian soldiers are here, I can just retreat back. It looks great. Okay, that's really good. This is why I need a dual monitor setup. Because it'd just be really nice if I could get stream in real time, because Twitch is kind of garbage about that. But I'll try it on my end. Also, if Zidane's just, like, walking into a wall, that's because my controller is stick drift. No lag, just buffering. Oops. Okay, that's good. Don't scare me like that. It's war they want, that is war they'll get. I have a bad feeling about this. Bro thinks this is Star Wars. Let me refresh Twitch on my phone. That way maybe I can get chat updates. There we go. That's the good stuff. She scares me too, dude. Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure I have to keep going down, so I will do that. There's no time being lost. What? No, 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 no. Oh, I hear thunder. It's been raining a lot here recently, but I actually really like it. We should have had this months ago. See, this is great. Oh, that's where I needed to go. See, I'm Blue Dog Gaming right now. That's like the whole point of this. See, what's quirky about Twitch chat on mobile is that it only shows me some of your messages. Luckily, I can see on the left what I'm missing. Also, Zidane has a thing that gives him auto potions. So basically, every turn he automatically heals himself about like 50 hit points, which I didn't know. Apparently, people don't like that ability. I don't know if it's like cost effective or what, but I don't know. I like it. How long have I been muted? Thank you, Dorothy. Apparently when I was pulling the I was pulling the mic to myself. Yes, thank you, Dorothy. Thank you. You're amazing. If it wasn't for your message, I probably wouldn't have known. Again. Basically, anytime I touch my mic, I accidentally mute myself because the button to mute it's on the other side. Like 3 minutes? That's a shame. It's okay, I wasn't saying anything too important. Just that any grinding opportunity is a good one, and so I don't really mind encounters when they come. Because when you're streaming, it's kind of hard to grind, but I'm hoping between this session and the next one, I can get just a few levels in. Maybe face it towards you. The mic is facing towards me. The stuff that matter, like the, you know, gain and whatnot. There we go. Let me check everyone's equipment real fast. I'm pretty sure we're all good. Yes, yes, yes. Can I see it? No. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. That just goes in a big fat circle. So we'll probably get one more encounter before I get out of this dump. Yep, there she goes. I hope you're enjoying this wonderful gameplay. While fixing my room, I somehow knocked out my cable, so now I'm using YouTube for background visuals, but it keeps kicking me out. Yeah, I kind of only use YouTube as background noise. I don't really use many streaming apps or, God forbid, cable. But, to be fair, when I moved into this apartment, I pay for cable every month. I just can't use it. Because, it doesn't work in my house. I've tried, like, calling the people, and they came over, and, like, I feel bad, because, like, I had to drag them out, and the guy basically, like, beat my TV around, and after, like, 30 minutes was like, yeah, man, I don't know what to do. Do you want me to, like, call a different guy? And I'm like, don't even worry about it. It's fine. I honestly don't care. It's just that I pay for it. And he's like, okay, cool. So yeah, I just kind of use the internet. Those Alexandrian villains back there. Weren't they too few in number to constitute a determined attack? Let's wipe them out! Moron. Oh, it's Puck. Freya, the town's in trouble. You gotta come back, please! No, my fears were true. At once, my lord. Yeah, that guy might not have looked it, but he's basically the prince of this whole town. Come on, you deadweights, hustle! Even though he's kind of like a rough-and-tumble street kid. You heard him, let's go! Yeah, I hope the landlady gets rid of the cable. It's kind of stupid. There's Beatrix! She's the most busted character in this game. She can kill people in one hit. She's epic. I'm only saying this because you don't know. Yeah, that guy's the prince. His name is Puck. You see him at the very beginning of the game. I'm only telling you this because you've kind of only played the very beginning of the game. I love there was one time you were at my house and you're like, oh, I'm finally playing Final Fantasy IX. You know, like your favorite game. I was like, oh, how far did you get? It's like, oh, you can see for yourself. And it was like the opening cutscene. The prince? You mean like the half-blood prince? What are you on about? Kubo! They're even chasing the Moogles out of Dodge. Please save us, the town's full of demons! Alright, next on my agenda, I'm pretty sure I have to do a thing. Return to Antlion Pit. Then... Okay, Aaron, remember this. You won't. Oh, because Beatrix. It's Bellatrix, that's who you're thinking of. Head right, head left, cross bridge on right. Let's see if I can actually remember that. Are they really that many? They just keep coming. So yeah, that's the thing. These black mages are just being beamed in by the Queen Braun, who's basically just, you know, airdropping these guys in a literal sense via her airship. Although I don't fully know why she's destroying this town. I guess she just kind of wants to clear out all the Burmesians. Finish what she started, all that. The Queen of England? You would actually be quite surprised the through line between the Queen of England and Queen Braun from Final Fantasy IX. Not to speak ill of the dead, but you know. Hey, Stiltskin. What just happened? Hey, Kupo. I want mail! In a time like this! I have a favor to ask, Kupo. I want you to deliver a letter to Sereno. Alright. Thanks, Kupo. Anything else? Oh no, he says. Damn, really? Yeah. I won't go into it, but there's a lot of, England's kind of... Yeah. Giving Wind Waker Molly. You mean... What specifically is giving that? More Alexandrian soldiers! Foolish Clarence, your time has come! Over here! So he's trying to usher everyone in town to safety. I'm the one you want! You're not, Zidane, but, you know. It's good that you feel important. Like Molly during a crazy... Oh, like male during a crazy event. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, they're running away. They must have realized how big a threat I am. Can't wait to have Steiner back in my party. He's so broken. I love this group and, like, Freya and everything. But I think my ideal group in this game is Zidane, Vivi, Freya, and Steiner. I think Quina's kind of bad, especially because I'm not grinding for blue mage abilities. What even is a Molly? I don't know. I was reading what you were saying. Maybe you mean medley. But I think you said, like, male. Maybe I read you wrong. I don't know. Oh, you said male this whole time. I'm just actually not all there today. What's up, Tribby Z? Hey, how's it going? Hey, Benji. I'm protecting this town from the evil ensuing forces of Queen Braun, who is sending black mages down to annihilate this entire civilization via, like, just airdropping them in, like, the airship. It's just kind of, like, a thing that's going on. What's funny is you guys are joining in, like, almost halfway through a full-length JRPG, so you guys don't have any context. Kill! Yeah, that's basically what's going on. These are mindless drones that are basically made to kill people that cast black magic, but they do have feelings, and that's kind of what Vivi's deal is. They're kind of like one of these that have, like, grown sentience. Vivi being Benji being you in this case, since I named the entire party after, you know, you guys. But as force of habit, I kind of just call them their actual names. Ha, they got nothing on me. But the town's in trouble. They had a big... This town had a big sandstorm that was protecting this whole place, and there was a ritual to keep it going, because these are basically refugees from the neighboring towns that have been assaulted by Queen Braun, who's the big, like... She's not the antagonist, but she's the pursuing force right now. And the strings that powered the magic harp to cause the sandstorm snapped, so Alexandria took the opportunity to invade. So that's what I'm dealing with now. The Rametians are fighting back, but the demons keep coming. We fled, unable to resist any longer. Damn those Alexandrians. What are we to do? Well, let me consult my guide real quick. You guys want to head right. And then they did that. I love to be sentient. Being sentient's pretty tight, I must admit. Oh yeah, Soldier Dan. Excuse me, have you seen my husband? No, I sure haven't. Daddy's gone. Oh, hello. You guys are going to go, left. I love quickly pulling up my stream notes so I know what to do there. You went out? Oh yeah, Daddy, he went out for milk? Yeah. Soldier Dan is actually a character that I rescued like two streams ago, and it's cool that you actually get to see him here, since like it's optional to save him, and then you get to choose to like save him and his family again from you know, these assailants. And then later in the game, you get to see him again. And what's cool is that he sells some items that are actually really good this early in the game. And he's, like, genuinely thankful. That's what I like about the NPCs in this game. They're not really just, like, you know, Skyrim NPCs. They actually have feelings and will, like, react to the things happening in the world when, like, certain flags are triggered. Unfortunately, you guys have come in at a very combat-heavy point of things. Normally, there's a lot more dialogues and scenes going on, but I kind of like the chill vibe of just, like, slashing through stuff and active time battles and the like. Oh, who follow? Who follow? Can't quite see, because stream is not updating me, but thank you so much, whoever you are. We gotta be fast or we'll lose them all. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Final Fantasy X made around the same time as Final Fantasy IX? That's the crazy thing. Final Fantasy, I think, 8, 9, 10, and I think some of 11 was basically all being made at the same time. This game came out at the very tail end of the PS1. I believe this game came out in the year 2000. Final Fantasy X came out like a year to 2 years later, and then 11 like a year after that. So it was pretty back-to-back. Oh, hey, Robin, how's it going? Thank you so much for following me, if that was you. Let me see here. Oops, gotta pull up my notes real fast. You guys who are escaping this settlement and want to get out alive are going to want to cross the bridge on the right. Persistent bastards. Alright, more Alexandrian soldiers. Or as I like to call them, mashing the A button. So down there, that little bar that's filled is actually trance, and that is basically this game's equivalent to limit breaks. I have a mod on right now to fix it, but how this game originally worked is that when that bar would fill, you would just automatically trigger your limit break, which kind of sucks because the whole point of the limit break system in the last 2 games was that you can kind of carry it over between fights, because it's kind of like your tension. When you take damage, when you deal damage, the bar increases. So you're supposed to like unleash it on like the boss, and it's like this really cool climactic attack. But in this game, since it triggers automatically, I could be in like this, small time fight, and like, oh, suddenly like, oh, Benji activates their trance randomly and just like nukes the enemy, and it's like, wow, that sucked. I really wish I could have used that for something of worth. So yeah, now I have it to where if I just press a button, it'll activate trance. So that's why everybody's kind of has it built up right now. Are we safe now? No more monsters? I believe we're not safe yet. Yes, we're not safe yet. And that's the last thing I have to deal with for these people. I knew it wasn't over yet. I mean, you could use your eyes and, like, look down the trunk and see all the Alexandrian soldiers and black mages climbing up, but it's neither here nor there. What are you guys doing here? We like this place very much, even though we have lost the soul-soothing view of the sandstorm. Yeah, I think it's pretty, too. I also think now is not the fucking time, but, it's neither here nor there. This whole town is pretty, and everyone here is so nice. That's why I want to protect you. Come on, let's head to the cathedral. We can make our stand there. Amazing. The queen is evil, but I'm sure the king's pretty cool. The king's dead, buddy. The king's been dead for like 10 years in this world. That was kind of like the inciting incident as far as like Braun kind of going crazy, but that's explained just a little later. King died, then the big bad of this game was like, hello, Queen Braun, I'm evil and Twinkie. Do you want an army of like, slave cool soldiers who definitely aren't actually sentient that you can use to do your will, and then we'll use your daughter's like cool like summoning powers to make like a big dragon nuke various cities until you rule the world? And she's like, yeah, I don't see a problem with that. And so that's how that happened. Where's the king? Where's Dad? Wah! I hope they're all safe inside the cathedral, like I told them to. All right, everyone inside. They're back. So yeah, after that junk happened, eventually Princess Garnet, whose dagger, who's been renamed to Dorabelle in this game, who is currently captured. This is sick. So yeah, after that, Dagger kind of caught wind of like, oh, my mom's going kind of evil mode. I should like escape. Basically like fled the city and then ran into like the main group, and that's kind of how that went down. Not that any of that matters. Anyway, my spear will purge this land of you. It's exactly who you think it is. Stranger, you shall fall like leaves in the wind under the force of my blade. I'm so excited for you guys to see this. The plot line here with this character and Freya is very, very sad. Freya is a Burmesian, like these people here, who has been looking for her husband after he heard that he died in war for the last, 5 years. And now this guy shows up, who looks an awful lot like her husband. Don't know who you are, but I owe you one. Her husband's name is Sir Fratley. There he is. Sir Fratley, I've missed you so much. I began my search for you immediately after I left Burmesia. Where have you been all these years? To what corners of the world have you traveled? My dear Fratley, I climbed the highest mountains only to hear rumors of your victories. I searched the deepest valleys only to find your footsteps. But I never found you, and in the end I heard something. Something unbearable. Freya, you say? I believe this is the first time we have met. What? What did you just say? I'm sorry, but I cannot remember you for the life of me. You jest. You cannot have forgotten me. It's me, Freya. Freya of Bermesia. Yep. And he's got amnesia. And this actually does not get resolved. She kind of has to, like, eventually just learn to, like, start a new life with the guy and, like, kind of start from scratch. It's, like, really, really sad. But it's really, really good at the same time. Like, this whole game has, like, moments like that. That's why everybody's character arcs are so, like, they're simple, but, like, they're all tied to, like, emotion. So there's, like, solitude and, like, anger and things like that. Like, not necessarily in, like, a 7 Deadly Sins kind of way, but in a more poignant way. I'm sorry. No. Hey, wait a minute. You can't be serious. It's Freya, your lost love. How could you forget her? Well, say something. That is enough, Zidane. What? You've been searching for this guy for years, and now he's right here. Fratly, do you remember me, the king of Bermesia? This is the ruler of their people, basically. Not at all, I'm afraid. Impossible. Have you forgotten everything that has passed? Now, let me ask you this. What brought you back to Bermesia? Is it not because you learned of the crisis here in Clara, whose people are your brothers? As a matter of fact, I'll tell you. It's Puck. Yeah, it's good stuff. I found Fratly during my travels around the world, and you guessed it, he didn't know who I was, or even who he was. But when Bermesia was attacked and he heard that Clara was in danger, his faint memories as a dragon knight called him back here. Yeah, all these people are dragoons. That's the cool part. Dragon Knight. Yes, I was once called that. But now, that is all I can remember. Fratly. I must go. I must go! Bottom text. Freya, aren't you going to follow him? No. I'm happy simply knowing that Sir Fratly still lives. I'm sorry, Freya. I know you weren't ready to see him, but with Clara under attack and all, I need no such courtesy, Highness. Well, I'm going to go after Fratly. See ya. Hey, Vivi. Wait, Puck, I have not seen you in ages. That's his dad, by the way, who is, yes, not seen him in ages. What? That was Puck? So what happened? Hey, Vivi. What's the matter, Freya? Are you crying? And he's laughing. What irony. To find the man about whom I have dreamt endlessly, only to discover that he cannot even remember who I am. Come, Zidane. The enemy has not been stilled. We must regroup. Freya. Eek! Oh, hey, Beatrix! Yeah, remember her? You kind of forgot that little plot point. That's kind of important. Have mercy! Pathetic rodents. You failed to grasp the true power of this jewel. Beatrix is the leader of the Red Roses, basically the opposing group of the Knights of Pluto. The Knights of Pluto is the group serving the Queen that Steiner runs. She is basically his superior, and she is one of the most powerful characters in this world currently. She can basically just mop the floor with anybody with her abilities, as we saw at the climax of the first disc. You failed to grasp the true power of this jewel. And she just takes it. That's the only thing that was keeping their people, like, safe and protecting them, using that big sandstorm around the, like, joint. Now that I have this jewel, I am through with your city. Wait! Oh, hey, look, I got an achievement for it. Look at me go. I'm so cool for that. Definitely didn't follow a guide. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Let's save, Kubo. Alright, good time. That was only 10 minutes. That felt so much longer. Think you can get away? Uh-oh. You probably should have, Uh-oh. We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be perfectly fine. I definitely didn't have, like, 2 things in my notes. I was like, hey, dummy, before you exit this place, you should probably, equip yourself with anti-lightning things and put everyone in the back row. You're a bigger fool than I imagined. Have you forgotten how badly I beat you back in Bermesia? So, you are more the fool for not finishing what you started. I agree. They really did the stereotypical villain thing of, like, and I'm going to leave you alive because, I don't know, you're gonna pay. It's actually rare Vivi kind of, like, stands up for himself like that. I find no tasties in this town, so we cook you for breakfast. To allow me to shatter your delusions of grandeur. Let's go. I should pull through. She has some heavy-hitting attacks, and I probably should have, like, you know, crammed some healing potions. But we'll be cool. Yes, Aaron, Naros moment. I don't know what specifically makes this a Naros moment, but I'll allow it to be one just for you. Stream manager. Before she starts killing everybody. Alright. Attack! Oh wait, now is the time for trance. So she's probably resistant to thunder. So we're just gonna have to hit her with blizzards and hope for the best. I'll hit her with 1 Thundra just to see what it does. Meanwhile, Freya's going to jump, meaning that she's going to be completely safe for 1 turn. Oh, Zidon's dead immediately. Alright, well. Hey, Dr. Freaky, you wanna help me out there? Ugh. Really hoping I won't have to go through this again just to... I mean, I did just save, but still, it would be inconvenient. Alright, Dr. Freaky, help out my mans. Ironic, the one who ended the sandstorm will be taken out by a blizzard. Yeah. Oh my god, Dr. Freaky's also not looking good. I also should have paid attention to how much thunder it did. But it's okay. Zidane, you are on healing duty. This should cover things. I also need to throw... Jump! This is getting hairy. I agree. Yeah, we should pull through. I'm not worried, but this is not ideal. Ether on Benji. That will restore his MP. Yeah, please hit Freya. Hit my agility tank. Don't hit anybody else right now. They're busy. Zidane, you're still on healing duty. Until your trance gauge is full anyway. I have faith in the Phoenix Down. Thank you, Aaron. Alright. Now I can get back to attacking normally. Oh, I forgot she has white mage garbage. Hey Zidane, you healed the wrong person. But it's because Freya's in the air right now. Now I could heal Freya if I wanted to. I'll actually keep Freya down for this turn just so she gets healed. And I'll trance them while I'm at it. Shock! Yeah, so now I think you see why she's busted. And it is meant to be like this. Basically, everything she does can kill me. So I need to keep everybody up. And hopefully she won't do that again, because I really don't want Freya to have to solo this. I just realized they kind of made the white mages villains. Yeah, it's almost like this series, ever since Final Fantasy, like, this one probably has... Okay, we did it. We got through. I'm pretty sure that's the end of the fight. Nope, JK. Don't hit Vivi, please. Hey, Freya, I guess you're soloing this. So, do me a solid here. That only did 60 damage. Oh, this sucks so hard. Okay. I thought the game froze. I was actually really concerned. Okay, Freya. Jump. Jump. You can do this. Oh! She got through! Let's go! Ah, that's good. Okay, this is supposed to happen. I shall leave with a jewel now. That was the most clutch fight I've had this whole run. She's too powerful. Black mages, our work here is done. Commence withdrawal immediately. Bye. Hey, they disappeared. What now, Freya? Good question. Zidane, look out behind you. Because they're gonna leave. There, I'm gonna follow them. Everyone follow me. Because this one portal conveniently stuck around long enough for us all to go through. Yes, Aaron, it is a win-lose fight. There are some fights in this game that you are supposed to lose. I highly doubt I will ever return to this place. Besides, this may be your last chance to find the truth about who you are. Come, Vivi, show us your courage. And then Quinn is like, I want to eat. Give me food. It's like their whole personality. Oh no, Freya's gone too. He's kind of like, hey, I'm gonna go with you through this hole now, okay? Can we just kind of leave Quinna behind? I know like heights. Alright. Follow Vivi down the airship and save at Moogle. Put everyone back in their place out of the back row. Hey, I never took anyone out of the back row, so I guess things are good. And then, yeah. It's time. Alright, Aaron, here's your Queen of England. Without her summoning powers, Garnet is helpless. With this dark matter, I now hold the power to summon an Eidolon. Now, I'll find out if Kuja's claims are true. Odin, come to me! Alright, yeah, straight up summoning a god. That is what's going on right now. To nuke this city. Brought to you by the California Raisins. Which is what Braun kind of looks like with that makeup style. Pretty sure it is makeup, because she kind of looks deceased half the time. Odin is a Final Fantasy summon that has existed since Final Fantasy III. Zeus could never. Yeah. Different Thunder God, but I get your ball game. So yeah, she's astounded. She's like, wow, I didn't think it'd be this destructive. That's pretty sick. It destroyed that entire town. Just the whole structure. The entire tree that was Clara is just... Poof. Jeez, did you see that? Clara, Puck, Dr. Freaky, they're all gone. Damn it. Oh yeah, what happened to Beatrix? Probably also nuked. I'm kidding. I'll bet she's on this ship. Well, all those people are dead. Yeah, you would think. At least most of them are, I'll give you that. I'm pretty sure most of them are dead. Freya, I think Zidane's calling for us. Please, leave me alone. You have to remember, her entire species was on that tree. We have to get behind those stairs. Someone's coming. Ah, this song. So good. All right. Welcome back, General. How is Her Majesty? She has eagerly awaited your return. I am certain she will shower you with praise for our victory. Your supremacy is without question now. That's enough. Forgive me, General. Tell Her Majesty that I will report to her shortly. Yes-sirree! Just like Ong, yeah. That was ridiculous. My troops alone would have been more than enough to take Clara. Why does the Queen insist on using black mages and eidolons? I didn't train all these years so I could take a back seat to anyone. This way, hurry up! You three, get on the telepad and get to Alexandria immediately. He's kind of... I know, like, the bit is that they're supposed to be, like, uniform like soldiers. I just think it's cute that they walk in a little line. There's no difference between them and me. We're all just blindly following orders. My heart and my will mean nothing. Oh, you're starting to pick up on the bit, Beatrix. That you're working for a dictatorship. Maybe Steiner was right. Aaron mentioned. Did you hear that? Looks like Braun's on board the ship. Alright, Stickdrift, come on, come on. Now, I believe there's Moogles here somewhere. Yes, Arenitis, that's what I named Steiner in this game. I thought you would like it. After my favorite Greek philosopher, Arenitis Erroneous. Can you see anything? It's too dark. I can't see anything. That's her. Did you get the item? Is this it, Your Majesty? Yes, this is it. This will allow her to summon even more Eidolons. With this, I can finally... No, I need one more. I must get the last jewel. Not even a word of gratitude. I get it, Beatrix. I feel you. Beatrix, go find the last jewel. Yes, Your Majesty. By the way, how is the princess doing? Garnet? We have drawn all the Eidolons from her. She is no longer of any use to me. What do you mean, Your Majesty? Garnet has committed a crime. I shall have her executed for stealing the jewel. What? Don't make me repeat myself. When we get back to Alexandria, I'll have Garnet beheaded. Now go, find the last jewel. Your Majesty. Mwahahahaha. It's not even that she's gone, like, mad with power. She's just kind of cuckoo train right now. Dagger! Calm down. Fighting them would be senseless. They still have Garnet in custody. So what are you saying? We should just stand here? We've got to get to Alexandria before Braun. That's the only way. The only question is how. Vivi doing a thinky. Zidane, follow me. She just needs her jewels. Yeah, they allow her to summon more nukes, but like different varieties of nukes. Benji, where are you going? By the end of this session, you should actually be able to see another one in use. Spoilers. That one actually scares me a lot because I have bad megalophobia, and it shows it shows the scale of like that monster compared to a big place that we're going to see, which is like a massive town. A letter from Mopoly. How unusual, Kupo. Let's read it together. From Mopoly to Sereno. By the time this letter reaches Sereno, Clara may be destroyed. Stiltskin keeps saying, I've been through stuff like this before, we'll be fine. But what if we won't be okay this time, Kupo? Kupo, so that's what that big sound was. I wonder if Mopoly and Stiltskin are okay. Hey, do you have any mail you want me to give? I have a favor to ask. Go figure. I want you to deliver a letter to Mudun. Okay. And I'll save while I'm here. Also, if I'm ever quiet for a split second, I'm reading chat, because that's a cool thing that I can do as a streamer. As long as it ain't a giant spider. No, the closest that I could, for like the one from Twilight Princess. No, thankfully not. The closest that I can equate it to, you know those, you know basking sharks? How they're like giant and they open their mouths real wide and they're like, oh. It's like that. But a big pink creature, basically. It does a big suck on a whole town. It seems like Vivi has a plan. Oh, maybe I should talk to Vivi. Vivi? I don't want to be inside you, Vivi. Speak, Vivi. Hello? Hello? Controller? There we go. Remember how that soldier was talking about using pods to go to Alexandria? Alright, let's try using the pods. Glug, glug, glug. Well, here goes nothing. Dagger, I'm coming. Whee! Yeah, it is pretty scary. The time has come to escape. How? I don't know, but we must do something. So yeah, so this is back at the castle, which is where they are teleporting to. Wait, I have an idea. This is my favorite minigame in this whole game. It's so silly. Their plan is to take the cage they're in and just swing it left and right until they break it. And yeah, it does function. There you go. The other way. Yeah, well, now you're going... There we go. I'm doing it. I'm really doing it. Gravity sure is a wonderful thing. Sorry, I'm only focusing because it's kind of realistic in how it works. Like, there's actual physics here. There we go. Da, 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 da. This is kind of like Steiner's theme, by the way. It's really... it really fits the character, I don't know. Alright, this should be the last rotation before it breaks. There you go. I love that whoever's like keeping watch down there is not paying attention to the two grown men swinging this thing like a big gondola until it explodes. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad I made you a mod. I didn't see what that was, but I'm sure it wasn't too constructive. Combat! Oh, also, I don't think you were here when I mentioned it. There's actually an event going on in the RPG. If you hit ! Event, you'll be taken to the Easter event in the RPG, and if you get through it, then you'll get a special badge on your profile that I think will also aid you in the main game. Yeah, you should ban Aaron while you're at it. Oh yeah, Steiner's in my party again, so I can finally equip him with cool stuff. It's so nice to do damage again. Man-Eater. Alright. You're real close to learning Minus Strike, so I should probably keep this on you, but to be honest, I'd kind of prefer the damage increase. I really want you to learn Level Up, so I'm going to keep that on you. However, this can be replaced. Devil Killer and Add Status. Add Status is good, especially since I don't have Vivi in my party right now. Chainmail is good, because you get HP plus 10. And these are fine. As for Marcus, I'm probably... I mean, I can leave that junk on you. You're kind of about to go away anyway. Spoilers. Let me see. Abilities. HP plus 20 is already on you, so that's good. Add status, level up. That's kind of all you need. You haven't been playing it, you're just chilling. Well, if you ever want to. It's very simple. I like it. It's a very engaging part of stream. I just kind of watch other people's progress in an RPG while I play my own. It's nice. It's like cooperative play. Look at that damage. That's tasty. The problem is, since I don't have the best defensive items on Steiner, because in this game, the things you equip actually give you new skills. Is it hidden? I hope not. Let me pull up the RPG just to double check that that isn't the case. Alright, you can try it now. I'm not sure why it wasn't booting up a second ago, though. Climbing up. There's the menu, just making sure. In queue 0. I'll turn the cooldown down. Maybe that's affecting it. Game speed, player cooldown. Currently it's set to 3 minutes, but since you guys are playing it a bit, I'm going to set the cooldown to 1 minute, which is the minimum. And now things should function.
Princess, I'm out of here. I'm going to Evil Forest to save my bro. You heartless cur!
Yeah, that's the other reason why I unequipped it. I unequipped him. Yeah, I wonder why RPG isn't working. I'll try booting it up again just to make sure. Yeah, it's still saying RPG to start. I'll close it and boot it back up just really quickly. Anywho, I hope everybody's having a good old time. Just kind of taking a tiny breaky break to boot up the micro RPG once again. It's never really given me problems, so I hope there's nothing up. Alright, there we are again. I'll let you know when it's ready. Yeah, my model disappeared just because I went back to the menu there. But now, if I hit the RPG button, he returns. Yes, and now, once I can get it to respond, there we go, you should be able to hit the RPG again. Quickly moving my stream thingy. Come on now. Be niceies to me. Alright. You're still on cooldown even after that. That sucks, I turned off the cooldown. But at least it's working. It sounds like you're in. Alright. What is that? Hey look, it's our friends. Just conveniently convenient. Just spawning in front of Steiner, who's currently escaping.
You! What are you doing here? Steiner, is this Alexandria? What? I have no time for your silly questions. I must escape this wretched dungeon of Alexandria and rescue the princess. Enough said, let's go.
Why is everyone leaving me behind?
Hurry up, Rusty. Dagger's life is in danger. What are you even talking about? Enough with your nonsense. It's true. We were just on the Red Rose and we overheard Braun talking. She said that once she returns to Alexandria, she's going to have Dagger executed.
Is this really true?
Yeah, we've got 30 minutes before Braun arrives. Let's go.
I'm actually really glad that I took care of that for you when I did, because even when you pause during this, it doesn't stop. While I'm at it, I'm going to quickly skim my notes to make sure I don't screw anything up. I have in big, bold letters, do not fight optional boss. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Secret entrance location, stealing a thing that I need. Good. All is as it should be.
Watch out, I'm closing the gate.
It's Marcus. The Tantalus guys are kind of reunited for a minute.
What are you doing here?
It's a long story. I'm gonna go to Evil Forest now and help Blank.
Good luck. We're gonna go find Dagger.
Bye, Alexandrian soldiers. I got a time limit. Yes, Aaron, you should try it. He tried it for a sec. Oh, combat. Whew. Today's a good day. It's still playing on the screen, but me and my wife were reminiscing about a lot of like older titles from like 2015 and like Basically, just older junk like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, the Works would play back in the day, and she was showing me a lot of Yandere Sim stuff, and I was like, this looks fun. If everything, you know, around the game and its developer didn't happen, I kind of wouldn't mind playing it just so you can backseat game for me. I think that'd be fun. So yeah, we might just do that sometime. Ooh, and Freya just learned High Tide, which is a good thing. That will allow me to trance faster. Ignore me, Alexandrian soldier. I got places to be. Oh, hello, guys.
What? The princess' life is in danger? Get out of here, you're kidding! I think Zorn and Thorn were arguing in the Queen's chamber earlier.
These guys are cool, because they're part of the Knights of Pluto. The Knights of Pluto are Steiner's group.
The Red Rose? No, it hasn't arrived yet.
Okay, move, losers. Actually, if I recall, I think I have to... I went the wrong way. Excuse me. Going up. Oop, walked right into that one. Oh, you just do exclamation point event, not RPG event. Wow, Steiner's already low on MP. Alright, quickly using Ether on this bozo and getting their health back up. That should do it for now. Excuse me, gotta go up the stairs. If memory serves, I go down here. Actually, can I go here and talk to the Moogle? I wonder if there's a thing there. Oh, this guy's still? I'm changing right now. Okay, I thought it was the same guy from earlier in the game that we stripped naked. It might still be the same guy. Maybe he's just a nudist. I don't know. Hope you like the Juggalo painting down there. I can't go back and look at it because I don't want to get into more combat, but that's basically it. Hello, Alexandrian soldier. Ah, you get to see the painting. It's freaky. She's freaky. It's cool that there's enemies that can actually use spells against me, too, that aren't just the black mages. $420 damage, nice. I miss substances. Hence why she's the Queen of England. What about her being the Queen of England? Me looking at that comment got me into another encounter, so whatever happens next is on you, pal. But thanks for the extra experience, I guess. I got 25 minutes, it should be good. Plus, I'm pretty sure when we get Dagger, that the timer resets. Good. Thank you. Oh yeah, since my party's back together, I can finally do junk. Let's see. Oh yeah, I already re-equipped you, so you're good. You're actually about to learn level up, which is good. We're here. This is Dagger's room. Where could she be? I know where she is. Pull the lever, Crunk. What a weird-looking candle. Let's move it. Oh, wait. I think I'm about to fight some guys again. Equip dagger. Okay, should be good. We should be fine. I'm not too concerned. Plus, we have Steiner in our party, and he's really busted. Okay, maybe this will turn the way I need it to go. Oh, wrong way. Well, And then it turned the way I wanted it to. Oh, go. There we go. Wrong lever. That would be my luck. I get right back to the opening area and have to start again while the timer's still ticking down. Unfortunately, I do actually have to wait for this to catch up. And we're back. Down the stairs we go. I love the architecture of this joint. It is being held together by toothpaste and string. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I am just a blue dog. Me and Dorothy are actually working on a little animation of Tribs for when I take like a stretch break, if I ever decide to. Where like it's like MS Paint style, just like Tribs going like in a sort of like basic stretching dance motion, and I put it at like 100 times speed, not like actually that exaggerated. Just like flip it back and forth. So that'll be cute. My friend the blue dog. That's me.
What are you doing here? So meddlesome you are. Mercy no more.
Okay, I have written that Zorn has a thing that I can steal, which is really, really good. That I can slap on Dagger when she's back in my party. So, that's our first course of action. Steal Zorn. The rest of you bozos, I keep forgetting to see if Vivi has their thing fully done, which I'm pretty sure they do. The Jingle Jangles. Yeah, they're cute. They're basically evil court wizards. One of them speaks like Yoda, the other speaks normally, and they're kind of crazy. But that's their gimmick. Actually, epic. Now that Steiner's back in my party, I can go crazy mode. Also, I only have to focus one of them down. So as long as I don't bite it in the process, we should be totally in the clear. I love Ed, Edd, and Eddy. What about this is reminiscent of Ed, Edd, and Eddy? You need to be examined and studied. Actually, if I have slow, which I do not, I can slap that down. That'll do it. Oh, they're back up. I actually thought I ended the fight for a second. Ah, snap, I wasn't paying attention. Did I actually grab the Stardust Rod or not?
Damn you, we will get you for this. Matters not to us. Finished with Garnet we are. You are too late.
Let me see if I actually got that Stardust Rod. Arrange. Auto. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I did grab it. I spaced out too hard. However, Vivi, yes, you learned Lightning forever ago. I should have swapped you. Well, now you're going to learn Blizzara and Slow like you should have been doing forever ago. As for the rest of your things, I think I'll just hit Optimize and call it a day. Loudmouth and Fyra. Where have I been? Why didn't I re-equip you? You still need to learn those. These don't really do you too many favors. Sorry, this is peak gaming. Menu management. Alright. In that case, I think you're good to go. Quickly going through abilities as fast as I can. Oh yeah, you have more AP to work with, so I'm gonna slap. Yes, Man-Eater. That'll be really helpful for a fight coming up. And Zidane. You will sell yourself to science? Yes, Aaron, please. You're doing the world a great service. Loudmouth is good for a mage because it prevents silence. So that's going to be very beneficial there. I'm pretty sure Freya only has one slot, so I'm not really going to worry about her. Now, I'm going to get these bozos healed up. And slap an ether down. And now we're back to the fray. I'm a natural at this. At the streaming thing. That makes me feel good. I worry. I'm just kind of like, because I don't have a dual monitor setup, so I'm just kind of flip-flopping between things, and I worry it's like too much silence between things. And then I look at the VOD, and it's like, there's no time passing at all. What am I on about? Dagger, it's me. The text box almost made me think Steiner was saying that. Dagger. ... Oh, no. Princess. No! Yeah, she's not doing too hot there. Princess, please forgive me. This is our daring rescue. I don't deserve to be a knight. I don't even deserve to live. Her heart's still beating. Yeah, I know. That's kind of Steiner's deal. He's just always crashing out. But I love him, and he's duty bound, and he's like living to serve the royal family and all that. But he kind of has to like learn that like, hey, the people I serve are kind of like shit, and I need to like, you know, figure out what my like thing is that I want to do with my life. And so he's like, okay, I'm going to stay by Dagger's side, and that's kind of like what he wants to do. And just kind of like forge his own path. Or, yeah, forge his own path. You say as you slowly turn to me. Every RPG needs a resident crash out. Yeah. Why do you think I named Steiner after you? Let's get out of here. Dagger, you're gonna be alright. Active time event. Fun fact, this is the only forced active time event in the entire game, to my knowledge. Because it's going to show how this pans out. Phew, I'm bushed from all that running. I can't stop. Hold on, bro, I'm coming. So, Blank, who's somebody who helped us out a long while back, who's part of Zidane band of thieves, was turned to stone as we were fleeing evil forests. I'm only recapping this because you guys were not here for that stuff. But it's fun. Blank's a really cool guy. If he was a main party member, I probably would have named him after Micah, because I think they have a very similar personality. Come on, get up. You crash out a minimum of 100,000 times a day. Yeah, you like look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, all right, time for the daily ritual. Ah! Just like screaming at yourself. Hey, man. Kupo, I just received a letter from Kupo. Let's read it together. From Kupo to Mosh. What's funny, I've never seen a Moogle with Kupo as their name. Kupo, because that's just kind of like the thing they say. That's their like quirk. Kupo, what's going on in Alexandria? Soldiers are everywhere. I heard a rumor that Princess Garnet returned to Alexandria. I guess Princess Garnet left the castle because she suspected Queen Braun. That's why my neighbor hates me. Oh yeah, you have plenty of stories there. What could Princess Garnet and Queen Braun be thinking, Kupo? I don't understand how the royal family thinks. Any other mail for me to deliver? I want mail, Kupo. Okay. Let's save. Yeah, can you read it for me? I've kind of got my hands full right now. Yeah, somehow I've never thought of that, where it's like, yeah, I literally can't, dude. Also, it doesn't matter what the intensity of the situation is. If you find a save point Moogle and you're continuing the Moogle mail delivery side quest, they will make you read it. And you also have to talk to them twice. God forbid you miss it, or else they will not be able to give you that letter. There is a side quest in this game that I might have mentioned, I don't know if you were here, where every save point, they have a piece of mail that you have to deliver to the next Moogle. This continues on until the very end of the game, and along the way, as long as you're keeping up with the side quests, you get items and like stuff as a reward. But if you miss even a single Moogle, then while you can still save, you're locked out of the items that are tied to the mail delivery quest for the rest of the game. And sometimes they're hidden in pretty secluded areas, which is why I have in my stream notes where they are so I don't miss any. And that's not even the worst collectible in this game. This game's kind of known for, like, its borderline impossible achievements. There's one achievement in this game that is locked behind getting the most damaging, like, heavy, like, piece of equipment in the game, and it's called the Excalibur 2. That's one for you, Aaron. And how you get that is you have to get to disc 4, which is the final disc of the game, in under 8 hours, which even for speedrunners is a little tricky. So most people just kind of check a flag using like this mod that I'm using, which is very easy to download. It upscales everything and kind of just makes this game the way it should have been. Adds the text font from the PSX version and so on. Because this game, this port on the Steam, is actually adapted from the mobile version, which is not very great. So this basically just fixes everything. But there's a flag that I can trigger to basically just allow myself to get the Excalibur 2 without having to beat the game in under 8 hours. I don't think anyone followed us.
My queen. Why have you done this?
Yeah, no, it's a nightmare.
I've devoted my whole life to serving you and the princess. Why did you harm the princess? Why?
Steiner. Zidane? Do you think she'll ever wake up? Of course, she's asleep because she's tired, that's all. The lying liar to the child who doesn't understand the concept of death. I want to let Dagger rest a little. Do you guys mind? It looks like all she's going to be doing is resting, Zidane, but you do you. I need to give Aaron the Excalibur 2. A cooler weapon, in my opinion, is God Save the Queen, which is another weapon that's in every Final Fantasy game. It's actually the weapon that Beatrix is equipped with right now. And when she's in my party a little later in the game, I can actually unequip her of it and give it to Steiner, and he can just have that. If only I'd gotten here sooner. I'm sorry.
What happened to you? You are not your usual self.
Like happy-go-lucky and silly, an anime protagonist? Yeah, no.
Go on, blame my incompetence. Tell me it's my fault.
No. I can't. I don't know what I feel right now. I can't even shed a tear. ... There
they are. There is no escape.
I went Dagoth mode.
There is no escape.
Welcome back, Steiner. Where have you been all this time? Again, Beatrix is basically Steiner's superior. Don't tell me you have been enjoying the company of these scoundrels.
What the hell? The only scoundrels around here are you and your fat queen.
Fools like you will never learn.
And guess what? We're doing this fight again!
Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's really cool. It's a silly name, but I love it. She's actually holding it right now, if you want to see what it looks like. I like its hilt. All right. Thank God I have Blizzera. Ooh, that hurt. Great start, but it's okay. Also, casting slow on Beatrix is going to be a big deal, because that means that she's going to take a little longer to use spells, which, as you've seen, can kill me instantly. Man, Final Fantasy IX hates the royal family. Yeah, because they're a bunch of, like, you know, territorial, like, weirdos. But, like, you know, even in this game, they're kind of like that. What do you mean, slow mist? What's the word? Colonizers. They're colonizers. Oh, nice dodge, Freya. Stole survival vest. Hey, that's good. Blizzera sword. So that's cool. That's a thing that Vivi and Steiner can do. They can actually do team attacks, and Vivi can empower Steiner's weapons with magic and allow him to do crazy damage. But sometimes it does take a turn to make work, but it's always really good damage. I'm hitting her with Blizzard because she uses Thunder for her attacks, so, you know, JRPGs kind of work on Pokemon logic, where it's like, okay, what beats what? I'll try Fyra just to see what it does, though. So yeah, if I use Thunder, it would likely heal her. Reduce the enemy's HP and MP. Cast Oh, wait! Oh, wait a minute! Cast regen on all party members. When your Aaron the Hero 2 rant is too long that the streamer can't stop what he's doing and read it. Yeah, you can hear all you want while you waste that animation. I'll read what Aaron has to say.
The royal family I like is King Arthur, and that's because his ass is fictional, and even still, his wrongdoings get punished.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love type matchups, Resident Pokemon Autism Beast.
Yes! Final Fantasy is really big on that. I really like that about it. I like when elemental things actually matter. Also, thanks to Regen, if you look, I don't actually have to heal anybody. I don't know why I didn't use this sooner. Because typically I just have Freya jump and call it a day because she's a Dragoon, but no, this is actually really good. Because now the party is getting Regen. That's really good, and like Steiner's already basically made back the damage that he took. Someone might die from that. Nah, Steiner. I wish you didn't take that, because I kind of need you to level, because you're my tank. Hopefully Freya doesn't kill her. Okay. Goody, goody, goody. Alright, now the rest of you hold still until I get Steiner back up. Welcome back to the fold. Oh, fight's over, I guess. Good thing I got him up when I did. I'll kill all enemies of Alexandria. Climb hazard! And everybody's down again. Oh, it's almost like she's done that 4 times and they should have expected it.
Never step into this land again.
Your pathetic powers are useless against me.
Hey, wait a minute. You're the general of this kingdom.
I love this song. This song is called Roses of May, I believe.
As the general of Alexandria, what is your sworn duty? Isn't it to protect Dagger, your Princess Garnet? I'm sure you know who's sitting over there.
You know, unconscious of dying.
It can't be. Princess.
I like Vivi's unconscious sprite just laying, staring up.
So it was true. The Queen really did mean to kill her. What? No, the Queen would never do such a thing. Steiner, it is time for you to accept the truth. My heart is set. All this time I have been mistaken. I hate to say this, but the lady's right, Rusty. You'd better learn to accept it. Citizens of Bermesia, please forgive me.
The one surviving Burmesian I don't think will forgive you, but it's a nice sentiment. Especially right after you had that whole scene where you're like, yeah, I could have killed all those fuckers myself.
It's too late to seek forgiveness. But you can still save Dagger. Freya, I'll tell you this because I acknowledge your powers. Help your princess.
I don't know if I can. Yeah, so as you saw, Beatrix has some white mage abilities, and we're kind of down a healer right now. So Beatrix is kind of the only one who can even attempt to help Dagger. Also, I like that Zorn and Thorn, the villains here, are just kind of vibing while Beatrix goes traitor. But granted, I wouldn't really raise a finger either, considering it's, you know, Beatrix. But I will give it a try. I hope this will work.
Lesbian beam. Irrevocable is the spell we have cast.
It's okay, just gotta move the hair out of my eyes and try again.
It is useless.
And up she rises.
Oh? Princess, are you alright?
I mean, I could imagine a better circumstance, but I'm sure she's not terrible. Gay beam! Yeah. Final Fantasy is known for its big gay beams. Just look up, like, Alexandria's... not Alexandria. Man, what's the final boss of Final Fantasy III? I completely whiffed for some reason. Cloud of Darkness is, like, main attack. It's just straight up a big gay beam. Hi, Micah.
Everyone's here.
Yes, Benji does have the power.
Oh, my head, what happened?
Dagger! Yay! Finally 100% mastered Ape Escape 3. Oh, it's good you did that before Saturday.
You're all here! What is all this ruckus?
Well, good. Let me lull you to sleep with a nice little stream for, like, another hour or two.
The princess has awakened, Your Majesty. Kidnapping the princess, they are, Your Majesty.
Oh, hi, Ailey. How's it going?
Everyone's here.
Ah, that's so hype.
I've extracted all the eidolons from her. We have, Your Majesty. Then what are you waiting for? Take Garnet and throw her in prison. Yes, Your Majesty. I won't allow that.
Beatrix is standing up to the queen. This is kind of a big deal.
Oh, are you defying me as well? Your Majesty, it is my duty to protect the princess. I beg you reconsider. Please do not harm the princess anymore. All of you leave here at once.
She's gonna solo the queen.
I'm staying. Zidane, go now. You two are joining forces? How amusing. Get rid of them. Mother. Freya, be careful.
Don't worry. All right, Group A is escaping, while Group B is going to stay behind.
Come on, let's go.
Steiner doing a ponder. Wait! Let me see. I know a lot about all I know about Final Fantasy IX is Vivi. To be fair, a lot of people who haven't played this game, that's kind of like their only thing. This is my first Final Fantasy game that I ever finished, and it is probably my second favorite game of all time. So I'm extremely biased in saying that it is my favorite and unequivocally the best one. But the thing with being a Final Fantasy fan is you kind of acknowledge that your favorite probably isn't. I'd say the actual best game is probably I don't know, 6, maybe 7. Oh, Squall. Squall is in Final Fantasy VIII, yes. Do-do-do. Yes. Alright. Just catching up on what you guys are saying. I know nothing. Yeah. Well, now's a good, fun learning opportunity, even though you're joining, halfway through this full-length JRPG. And Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy VII. Yes, it is. That one is especially good.
Bandersnatch, bite their heads off.
So yeah, this is the queen's dog that we're up against. But if you notice, now we have Beatrix in our party, and she can just kill everything in one hit, which is awesome. She has some white mage abilities that are pretty good, but what matters here is Seiken. Look at this. The thing that she used to kill my party in one hit, I can use on random enemies. It's great. It's epic. We would have been on earlier, but we were planning a ramen date. This is so fun. I'm really glad to hear that. Oh, I forgot her portrait's kind of ugly. Just because it doesn't match the others. I have to focus on escaping right now. And getting into random encounters, I guess. Oh, 2 of them. That's kind of unfair. Because Beatrix only had to fight 1. Maybe I can take them? If they stop missing. Also, Dagger's health is not looking good. But they are the white mage, so I guess that's kind of stereotypical. We have not had Dagger in this, main party group since, midway through Disc 1. It's been a while. White woman because she is a white mage. Yeah. White woman attack! This is actually PS2 graphics. This is actually PS1 graphics that have been upscaled. She's the Chandlin from Final Fantasy IX. I don't know, bro. I'm tired. You can go to bed. Just I don't know. Keep it on. Keep me going. Keep me talking. Let me see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Dagger. Equipping her. Life and Silence. Those are really good for her to have. And I know the Stardust Rod is better, but I kind of need her to learn those skills because they're really good to have. However, I will slap this on you because it's better. Ability up, you should probably hold on to. And you're about to get a cool thing here in a bit, so I'm not really worried about that. As for your abilities, you're good there too. Slash RPG. Yes! Go! Frolic! Frolic in my RPG. Enjoy your cooldown. Go, my scarab! Oh, hey, more black mages.
Black mages, damn it!
Alright, brace yourself for combat.
Kill!
The triple kill special. Trips the Blue Dog should be a player in Final Fantasy. That would make me happy. That's the dream, isn't it? Even in, like, 14, where you can kind of, like, customize and make your own Final Fantasy character and, like, play with, millions of people. While I can kind of make tribs, it's not so easy. They're not furry enough, I guess. They're too humanoid. Unless I play like a Rogadin, but they're, I don't know, not huge on them, just design-wise.
I'm gaming, look at me game!
Yeah, I'm sure you guys are doing great. I really, really wish I had a dual monitor set up so I could actually see how you guys are progressing, because my stream on my phone, which I use to read chat, does not update in real time. I'm gaming, look at me gay. You're always doing that. If they had trophies for that, you'd have, like, the Oscar. I turned the cooldown down for you guys from, like, 3 minutes to 1, just for you guys, so I hope you're enjoying the RPG. Oh my god, Steiner with that damage. I love the gay Oscar. That can be your boyfriend's name, you can call him Oscar. I feel like I'm forgetting something important. Let me quickly look at my stream notes. Go back to Mosh in the ritual room and grab the letter and save. I'm not doing that right now. There's a boss coming up, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Imagery.
Oh, another Bandersnatch. I believe the Bandersnatch is a reference to Alice in Wonderland, but it might predate that. Maybe that's just like a cool monster thing that's existed for a long time. Bros beat up is an image. Yeah, it only lets one person in the RPG at a time, unfortunately, but when you hit the RPG, it does put you in a queue, I believe, so you'll basically be next in line. Jabberwocky. I'm kidding. I know that's a thing. It just kind of sounds like Chicken Jackie. This is true. My husband is a PNG. I'm kind of like a PNG husband since I'm a PNG tuber. And it originated in Through the Looking Glass. That makes sense. I once read Alice in Wonderland. I've only read it once, or rather listened to it. I was on a very annoying 4th of July trip with my parents. And, where's Steiner? Basically, we were up in a tent being bit by mosquitoes all night, and my phone was at like 10%, and I was like, oh, I'll listen to this since I can't sleep. So I actually don't remember much about it, but I did read it.
Hey, hurry up.
What am I doing here? Steiner, now is not the time for an emotional crisis.
What's the matter?
Beatrix served the Queen all these years, and now she is turning against her.
Freya lost her comrades, yet she insists on protecting the princess. The Queen will never forgive them. She will kill them both.
Zidane, I have a request. This is the only time, like, you know, Steiner's kind of making a character arc here. Steiner hates Zidane for, like, you know, kidnapping Dagger and, like, all this stuff, even though it was all, like, premeditated and, like, this was all supposed to happen, basically. He's still very much, like, hated Zidane up until this point, so it's kind of wild that he's, like, asking anything of him.
What? Why are you going all formal all of a sudden? I want you to escort the princess out of Alexandria and take her to Dr. Tot. I'm sure Dr. Tot can come up with a plan to help us in our kingdom. Piece of cake, I'm an escape artist.
Vivi.
Don't worry, Steiner, we'll get her, we'll get her there.
Zidane, Master Vivi, I'm counting on you.
Princess, I bid you farewell. Steiner, everybody's fighting for me. That's right. They're all fighting for you, and for Alexandria. They're moving forward, giving everything they've got. So we have to move on, just like they are. We can't stop now. Come on. But... Oh, hello, Bandersnatch. Damn, we got company. Shut up with your emotional bullshit. We have to fight a Bandersnatch now. I want a PNG boyfriend. Maybe I should play Fate Grand Order. That thing you're always playing, it's not going to change anything. I mean that positively. Just find someone who plays Fate Grand Order. Go on, like, Reddit or something. Hello, hello. Sorry, wife came out of the room, just making sure, you know, everything's good. People are alive, the works. Anyway, back with Party B. Oh, this is quite a predicament. See, I wish things were this dynamic in the, like, actual game, but I get why. What do you think? It's not going to be easy. Yeah, I was just muted for a sec, because, Dorothy. Oops. Benji's allowed to be friends with me. Technically, if we're going by, like, mod rules, Benji's the only friend that I do have here. Because they're able to just ban people. Dominates you? That's great. Beatrix's victory animation is so cool. It does a thing every time a character succeeds, like they're the ones that deal the final blow, it zooms in on them. It's their, like, they do their own special victory animation. They're tougher than I expected. We're not out of danger yet. Beatrix! Steiner, he's here. Freya! Steiner, what are you doing here? Hey, I guess Steiner did meet Freya. I was like, did Steiner ever meet Freya? No, they did at the Festival of the Hunt. I'm Captain Elderbert Steiner of Alexandria. Grant me the honor of assisting you brave knights. Enough with your babble. Fight! Yeah, he's like, whatever with your stupid title bullshit. Throw down. She's so me. Yeah, you should absolutely claim either Beatrix or Freya for the army. Hey, guess what? Climb hazard. I love being able to just instantly kill things with Beatrix. Aaron, I don't know what you're on about. Don't make me put you in the corner. I have so much money, I didn't even realize. Alright, let's get out of this joint. Alright, here we are. There's the exit. I only have 2 healing potions left? This sucks. Alright. I mean, I could just use dagger there. That should be good. Alright. Oh! What the hell? Yeah, it's almost like this happened once before. They fell for it again! Really stupid they are. You bastards. Bastards we may be, but clever are we? Hee. Hey, what's up? Hey, look, they're here! Zidane, are you alright? Blank! Micah, since you're here, I can tell you that if Blank was a party member that I could name, I would have named them after you, because I think you have a very similar personality, and I mean that in a very positive way. Bro, over here. Hold up, my body still feels kind of stiff. We've got to hurry. Zidane and Dagger are in trouble. Who's Dagger? Zidane's new girl? What, you don't know? No, what? What are you talking about? He's been petrified in Evil Forest, turned to stone for like this whole game. They only just cured him. Just keep running. Jeez.
Oh, up, he's stuck in cage, let him out.
Yeah, we came here straight from Evil Forest. Man, I love you guys. Zidane, you can ride the Gargant downstairs. Blank, Marcus, get out of here, we'll take care of this. There's more bad guys coming. I owe you guys big time. I also love your generalization of bad guys. Let's get out of here.
It's like, there's a lot of different threats we could be under, and it's just like, bad guys. It's like, okay. Could have said, like, Alexandrian soldiers or the works.
Love you, please take care. Dagger, are you alright? Forget I asked, I'm sure you have a lot on your mind. There's something coming.
And there's our travel system.
Is this a Gargant? It's huge. We're riding this thing? Yeah, let's get going. We have no time to waste. Dagger? I don't know what to do anymore. Oh, come on. Why do you think everyone stayed behind? Yeah, they're fighting for you, but also they know deep down inside that they have to fight. Beatrix, Freya, Marcus, Blank, even Steiner. Sometimes you can't think everything out, but you have to listen to your heart. Now is definitely the time to give the big anime speech about why you should just get in the damn car. Alright. I love you. Please take care. Where are we going? We're going to Trino. We'll stay there for the time being and try to figure out our next move. That's...
Alright, our next boss.
Is this what the Gargant is scared of? I think this one's different from the one I ran into. Be careful.
Combat! Bro needs to put both a shirt and pants on. Nah, he's good, probably. Which one? which guy needs to put a shirt and pants on? Unless you mean your RPG character, in which case, yeah, probably. Might help you not die between floors. If memory serves, I think I can steal something from him. So I'm going to do just that. Blank. Yeah. I need to pull up his design. He might be wearing pants. I like his blindfold. He's a very Dave Strider-esque character. That's why I think you'd like him. He's kind of got that personality about him. Let's see. Shell would probably be good. Let's slap that on you so you can continue to heal people. Yeah, he's really cool, but he's not in the game super long. He doesn't have a lot of core scenes outside of the obvious. Love you. I'm so sorry about it. Ultrasound wave. Alright, next on the agenda. Become compact. Ah, snap, I forgot. This is the boss that can turn you tiny. So as you can see, when you are tiny, you only deal 1 point of physical damage, which sucks. That also means that you're going to take a lot of damage, which is not very good. Hopefully that won't kill Vivi. Thankfully it didn't. I was kind of worried about that. Why is Vivi so small? He was hit with a small beam, Aaron. You know the gay beam earlier? This is the small variant. My poor wife dealing with our son who is still awake. I feel so bad for her. That's why I was quiet for a minute. It's just struggling. Alright, Dagger, it'd be really cool if you heal. Zidane, it'd be really cool if you heal. And Vivi, you help solo this. I forgot that Vivi is in Kingdom Hearts 2. Yes, he is. He gets like 1 line. Cypher from Final Fantasy VIII is also in that game. It's getting pretty late for y'all. Yeah, normally I stream from about like 10:30 until like 1:30. I have a stopping point in this game in mind. We're only going a little slower because chat is really packed today. But I mean that in the best way possible. I'm honestly thrilled.
Eevee's a boy? I thought he was a girl.
Yeah, he is. He's really cool. He's a little baby. I think his actual age in game is like 8. This kid is struggling with like mortality and so on. There's a lot to unpack with his character. He's kind of the crowd favorite for a reason. Currently, I'm just focused on keeping everybody alive. Isn't he fated to die? Spoilers, bozo. But yeah, all black mages basically have a, I mean, it's mentioned earlier in the game, it's just Vivi's unaware of it, that all black mages basically only have a certain amount of time to live, and I think that's like 11 years, something like that. Facepalm. Yeah, Aaron, it's a JoJo situation all over again. I love when you just spoil things for people. At least that one wasn't too bad. This game came out 25 years ago. It's okay. It's the one Final Fantasy game I would have probably begged you to play that wasn't an MMO. This one and maybe 6. It's moving again, but why is it going so slowly? Hey, hurry up. You can blow up the moon, I'll let you. Don't yell at it, that poor thing must be scared to death. But it's... See, it can go faster, good job. No, Zidane, look. Yeah, it's following us. I guess we didn't do a good enough job. Damn it, it's chasing us. We'll pass Trino if we don't stop soon. You might do one for Final Fantasy that I'm planning for Sonic. Good luck. I mean that in the best way possible. Each of these games, like the shortest one, in my opinion, I believe, is like 8 hours. Between 8 and 11 hours. I'd say that's kind of the average for Final Fantasy 1, 2, and maybe 3. 3 is kind of closer to like 18. Whereas the other games are between 20 and 50. I think we just passed Trino. And that's not considering the MMOs, which most people do skip, actually, when it comes to, like, retrospective stuff, just because there's so much to tackle there. Damn it, we can't jump off at this speed. Zidane, look. Huh? What the... Shoot! The tunnel! Eee! We're gonna fall. I really love 7, and I'm super vibing with 8. Yes! I can't wait for you to play this one. It's my favorite in the series. Mother. I could probably take pot shots at which one Micah would like the most, but I'd have to actually think on it. Your Majesty. In my way you are. Step back, underling. Let us through. I have strict orders from the Queen to not let either of you through. I shall make any inquiries on your behalf. Yeah, because they just whiffed that entire thing with those guys and let the princess escape. State your business. The Queen's guests have arrived. Let them come in, shall we? I shall inquire. Stay here. Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Let the guests through. You two are dismissed. What does that mean? Queen Braun is quite upset with you two for letting the princess escape with the pendant. You should go now. Whatever to do, are we? We cannot live without the Queen's backing. We must first tell the guests to come in. Phew. What a view. Hey, here they are. And there's the character I will name after you, because they're kind of the close second to blank. Who are you? Out of my way, the Queen summoned me. The guy in the back, his name is Amaranth. We will name that Blorbo probably the session after next that I play this game. Restrain yourself before the Queen. Do you understand who you are talking to?
I'm Lonnie, the best and the most beautiful bounty hunter in the world.
Okay, as you are, I guess.
Just don't, behead the queen. It's a pleasure to meet you, your majesty. I hear things aren't going too well. Have you no manners? This is what I get for hiring a lowlife. I'm sure you didn't hire me for my manners, your majesty. Humph. You have two objectives. The first is to retrieve the pendant, a national treasure from Princess Garnet. The other is to assassinate the Black Mage traveling with them. What is that? A soulless golem, a defect, is running free. I don't know what happened between you and the princess, but what should I do if I meet with resistance? Just get the pendant back from that wretched girl. Wonderful. My axe is pleased to hear that. It won't take long. Good day, your majesty. Is it true that a boy with a tail is traveling with the princess? Yes, that accursed monkey. I shall give you an extra reward if you take care of him. I was right. I'll take care of your request after I finish him. Anyway, jumping off the roof. Hello, hello. Reporting. The Alexandrian fleet has returned to home waters. Please prepare to depart on the Red Rose. Ah, finally. We leave immediately. Bwahahaha. Meanwhile, with you guys. Oh, wow. You guys have been yapping. Pinnacle Rocks in impact font. Can't wait either. 9 looks so cool. I'm biased. You should play Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Only other RPG I've played ever. Yeah, Golden Sun's really good. That's a series I've always wanted to properly dive into. I'm just really not huge on the isometric camera angle, and also it's kind of hard for me to get into GBA games. I know there's an updated version that's on DS that I think has all 3 of the games, but I need to actually dive into it. Tyler, would you join me for a Skies of Arcadia stream? Yeah, I think that'd be fun, especially if I get to voice characters and stuff. Those games sound familiar. I've not played them though. Actually, we should do our Metal Gear Solid playthrough. That would be fun. Yeah, I'm into both of those ideas. Mother. Oh, Aaron was saying mother because she said that earlier, so he was like, "Oh, Mother 3." Yeah. Let me think here. Oh yeah, what I would recommend for you for a Final Fantasy game. I don't know. You don't really like melodrama in stories, so honestly, and this sounds really stupid. I think 7 or 7 Remake you'd probably like quite a bit. But I think you'd also really vibe with Final Fantasy VIII if you could just get past how stupid the Guardian Force system is. I think you'd really vibe with its story. Because it's kind of it's not traditional fantasy. It's kind of not really cyberpunk, but it's set in a kind of futuristic fantasy. There's spaceships and whatnot, but everybody still uses swords. It's a very interesting setting. I know you think Guardian Forces are good. It's just, generally speaking, people don't like that system. Same with Final Fantasy 2. I think 2, 8, and 13 have systems that people overall just actually don't like. That are key game mechanics. Benji, we made it. Where are we? We're at Pinnacle Rocks. It's supposed to be near Lindblom Castle. Pinnacle Rocks, Lindblom. The Gargant took us this far? Where's Freya and Steiner and Beatrix? And Zidane? He went to check the area. Dagger, you're awake. And again, I would be making more progress, and I don't mean this against you guys, but I'm responding to you guys, and that makes me really happy. I just don't want you guys to think that streams are normally this slow, or the game is. It is a JRPG, and I'm kind of taking my time, but yeah, normally I'd be going through just a little faster. Do you feel okay? Where is everyone, Zidane? I don't know. We're really far from Alexandria. Hey, don't worry. The Tantalus guys are with them, too. It's almost nightfall. They're probably in Trino by now. Do you think we can borrow an airship in Lindblom? Trino is only steps away if we can reach South Gate. Yeah. Hey, look. Are you our enemy?
That is up to you. My name is Ramu. Yeah, it's straight up. This is the thunder god, Ramu. Just vibing here.
I've heard your name somewhere. Gasp! I've seen your name in a book I read about summoning magic. You must be Ramu, the thunder god.
Do you know that your summon magic destroyed Clara? An eidolon follows its summoner's orders. It's responded to the orders of a woman filled with greed this time.
No, Mother.
I can't believe it. Goddamn, hi, Ramu. Yeah, exactly.
I was confined while Clara was destroyed. It wasn't your fault, Dagger. They knew. That's why they stayed behind. Everyone.
True, you were not the one who caused the destruction, but I must ask you, what will you do now?
If I were more powerful, if I could use summon magic, I beg of you, please help me.
And cause more destruction?
No, I was afraid of my summon magic, but not anymore.
And this is his true form. Many years have passed since I last served a master. I must test to see whether you are truly fit to be my master. Because that's Dagger's, like, true role. She can use eidolons for herself and, like, summon things. Queen Braun's kind of just using that magic against others, basically. I will hide 5 manifestations of myself in this forest. Each one will carry a piece of the hero's story. Collect all 5 pieces and tell me the story. If you put together a story to my satisfaction, I will become your eidolon. I can handle a certain amount of melodrama, but it gets to a point where I find it hard to take a story seriously if it becomes too overly anime. Yeah, that's kind of the hard thing with the series. I think, yeah, I'd say the one that takes itself the most seriously that you would like is either Final Fantasy Tactics or 12. Both of those are in the same world, and like the world building for both of those takes themselves super seriously. It's actually in the same universe as Radiant Historia, if you've ever heard of that. It's okay, Dagger. I'll help you too.
Thanks, you too.
Also, I don't know if I said it, but thank you all infinitely so much for joining. It helps so much to have people here and to, like, talk and vibe and whatnot, even if I am going a little slow. Whoa, what's going on here? I can read mail from Kupotomonti. I think Braun is up to something, but I suspect Garnet even... Wait, I've talked to you before. Why are you here? I guess I'll save. RPG is fun. Stream is so fun. You are fun. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry about everything going on. I'm also sorry that you go to work fairly early. I hope only the best for you. Mithril vest. All right. Luckily, I don't believe there's any encounters here. So, this story is broken up out of order, and I kind of have to put the order together. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. That's human. You have 4 to go. All right. This story, for those who don't know, which is all of you, is actually a reference to Final Fantasy II. This is the story of basically a side character that you help throughout the game, and I think it's funny that the main party in 2 only get a passing mention. This is the thing with Final Fantasy. While there isn't a cohesive story throughout all the games, there are little nods and references to the other entries, and I think it's really fun. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoids in the Snowfield Cavern and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That's cooperation. You have 3 to go. The Ogre. That's a weapon I already have, but thanks, Bozo. Let's go back down here. Hello. There's 3 left of me. Are you going to give up? No, thankies. Oh, there is combat. I'm so sorry your Wi-Fi just died. How close are you to your affiliate goals? I have a little thing under me. I have 12 followers right now. I believe I need 40 in order to reach affiliate. course. I'm sorry I've been so busy that I couldn't join the other streams, but I've genuinely wanted to. Now that I'm finally settled in for the most part, I can catch more. Yay, that makes me really happy to hear. I will be streaming more interesting games after this one. My goal, hopefully soon, is to do 3 streams a week, which will be fun. So that'll be like 2 for this game and 1 for a secret third thing. I'd like to... oh, thank you so much for the follow, whoever that was. You're amazing. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, I'd like to do a third one and cram in something that I haven't played before, like, you know, Sonic and the Secret Rings, or like a grab bag of random DS games, and just kind of bum around with that, dedicating like 30 minutes to each and playing like 5 of them. Just like shovelware garbage, really. Alright. As we were. I believe there's... Ah, there you are. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the group, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snow. That's beginning. You have 2 now. Alright. I don't know if that means 2 left or 2 more that I need to get, but I guess I'll figure that out soon. I'm out of healing items, so sorry, Dagger, you have to be used for your intended purpose. Alright. And speak of the devil. Oh, thank you so much, Allie. Ooh, hey, it's this thing. Remember the time? I remember the time. This is the thing you fight at the end of the Festival of the Hunt, so this will be a good indicator of how far we've come. Sonic and the Black Knight. Yeah, but I've played Sonic and the Black Knight, so Secret Rings would be fun, because I've never played that before. You ever played Fossil Fighters? Ooh, that name rings a bell. I think I saw somebody playing it. Isn't it kind of like a... It's kind of like a creature collecting game, kind of like Pokemon, but you get, like, you know, dinosaurs. I remember a friend playing this, who, like, lived in my neighborhood. It was on the DS, I think. Have I been down there? I'm so lost, but I don't want to do this again. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered correctly. Let's speed this up just a tad. I allow myself to use speed up if I'm just getting into too many encounters. You should play the weird Wizard of Oz RPG for the DS. I've actually heard good things about that. Dandy's World stream. I stream Dandy's World with you guys all the time. I just don't want to be selfish and be like, ooh, let me stream this on my end too, you know? But if we did it more, I'd definitely consider it. I'm surprised even Aaron has memories with that. I could technically just give up and talk to Ramu. We should try the dual string thing sometimes and both stream Dandy. That'd be great! I think I'll test that out if we play Minecraft. But if we do Dandy before that, then I'll definitely do it then, too. Have I been here? I wish I could turn off encounters. That is a thing that I can do, but I disabled it for myself. Hey, wait a minute, you were right down there. I'm gonna throw hands with this old man. What triggers him to do that? Okay, I'm gonna try bumming around with this old man for like another like 2 minutes, and then if I don't get through, I'm just gonna like give up because I know he joins you either way. You just get some like cool dialogue from him if you go through with it. I want to move on. I don't like these like tiny encounters and these little cramped rooms. They're kind of stupid. You gotta play Pokemon Conquest, one of the coolest spin-offs. That never got a sequel. Yeah, I've always been interested because I love Fire Emblem, and I know it's like Fire Emblem. I just worry that the gameplay is too easy, I guess. Only because it's Pokemon. I know it's kind of a silly stipulation. Oh, Vivi's dead. I looked away for 1 second reading chat. But yeah, I'd totally try it out. I've actually been playing the DS a lot recently. Me and Dorothy have been playing Dragon Quest IX, which is her nostalgic, massive JRPG, but at least that one's multiplayer. So it's been fun. I say that in comparison to my game, which pretends to be multiplayer. Dagger, please cure Vivi. And maybe yourself while you're at it. Alright, I don't have many more healing things to go around, so it'd be really tight if I could find this stupid older gentleman. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. You have one, that's hero, you have one to go. Wow, the whole plot of ATH right there. Wonderful, brilliant even. Let's slap a ether. Alright, I saw him down there. Let's see if I can catch up to him. Hopefully not get into an encounter on the way. I love Dragon Quest IX. Thank you for playing it with me. I'd play it with you whenever and however you want. I love you very much. Oh, I found you! On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. That's silence, the last piece. Alright, say less. I can get the hell out of here. Yeah, that old man is the thunder god Ramu. It's kind of funny that he's just vibing here. Damn, Aaron the Hero is longer than that. At the rate it's going, yeah, probably. Did I mention you're doing awesome? Thank you, Dorothy. I really hope so. I wish it was more soothing for you and Boy, but I'm happy to provide. Oh, go down. All right. Old man, so you found all 5. Let's hear the story. However, the story comprises 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. Be sure to only choose 4. Got it. Which story comes first? Oh, good, it lets me choose. Okay. Probably beginning is first. That makes sense. What story comes next? I should have paid attention. Cooperation? Yes. Silence. And you actually get different dialogue depending on what you choose here. Like what you say is the last part of the story. I'm gonna say hero. You choose hero. It's taking longer than I hoped. Sorry. That's kind of a double burn if you really think about it, since Aaron the Hero is taking so long. Never making it out of this stupid dungeon. Yeah, I don't think you were here when I explained, but if you hit !event, then you can actually try out the Easter event in the RPG, and if you get through that, then it'll give you a badge to help you out in the main game, and it's permanently on your character. Be nice, Aaron. Make the game yourself if you want it fast. There you go. Yeah, it's a little cool thing. It's a Easter event, so you like collect eggs and junk. I haven't actually seen it for myself. You choose hero. Yes. Let's recite your story. The beginning, cooperation, silence, hero. I'm not reading it again. Yes, these are my choices. Let me ask you one thing. How come you chose hero for the conclusion? Well, because Aaron's in chat. People follow a person who keeps on track. That's why I think a hero who acts in a straightforward manner is remembered for generations. I want to know what you think in your own words. Me? I'm away from my country, but I haven't forgotten about my people. Your soul is very tense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your Eidolon. Thank you. There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the one that you walk. Peridot. Oh, thank you so much for following. A rating, rather. Hello, hello, people. How's it going? I've infiltrated your fantasy. Thank you very much for doing so. Let's go to Lindblom. You all joined at a very interesting time, about halfway through this full-length JRPG. Hey, old man, you're gone already? What's wrong? I wanted to ask him why he made Dagger play such a silly game. Heroic? Human? Those are just things people say after the fact. Why try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chose? Said the character in the narrative. I think the old man would have become her Eidolon either way. That's the impression I got. Zidane, Vivi, let's go. See, Vivi is a very smart cookie, even though he's like 8 years old. He's very worldly in that way. You're exactly right. It's not what the people say afterwards. What's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realized it, but when she wished to learn how to use summon magic, the summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She is still young, but there is room for growth, so I chose her as my master. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her. Yeah, of course. Omnipotent God, who is also in my pocket. Look, it's Lindblom Castle. Oh, very important scene coming up. I don't think we can turn back once we jump off. What do you want to do? Jump off now. Get me out of here. Coming in hot. Zidane. I want to use summon magic to protect everyone. I know you can do it, Dagger. Zidane? Look. Oh, that? Is that the red rose? Oh, you know. Just another nuke coming in. Aaron, might want to check the screen if you wanted to see the big old scary thing. Give me the sandwiches. You can have all the sandwiches. Thank you so much for following and for rating. You're amazing. Final Fantasy. Finally got around to renewing my Final Fantasy Online sub. That's really hype. Sent you a beautiful gift in your Discord DMs. Oh, is it ROM-shaped? That'll be fun. I haven't played 14 in a hot minute, been so busy. I love Final Fantasy 14. It's my favorite MMO I've ever played, but I'm obviously really biased. Also, war and atrocities are going on my screen. That was the motif of Alexandria. And also the black mages that like da 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 da, like that's, and it's also part of Vivi's motif. It's like Toby Fox-esque how like the themes kind of like blend together. It's great. Also, Alexandria, like the kingdom, has basically just fully waged war on Lindblom. They're like one ally by just nuking the town and dropping a bunch of black mages on it to kill all the inhabitants of the city. And it's a really big, like, New York-esque city. So I need a new game to be my stream MMO. I would definitely play it with you. It's my favorite. I will help you with any content you need. But I know Lord of the Rings Online means a lot to you. So absolutely no pressure. Those lights must be telepods. They're sending black mages directly inside the castle. In Clara, they use summon magic afterwards. No, Mother. Dagger. I've only really played Final Fantasy Online and 10 and 10-2. Those are good entries, 10 and 10-2 especially. I love this cutscene. The cinematography is amazing. Also, that genuinely terrifies me. I hate that thing. And yeah, there it goes. As the prophecy foretold. Or rather, as I told Aaron earlier in the stream, it's going to do a big suck. Yep, that's a summon. Ramu, that's just like one guy. That is another summon that Dagger could use. Whereas Queen Braun kind of like sucked up her energy juice and is now using her own pendants to summon Eidolons as like big nukes to kill cities. That has a name. I believe that's this game's version of Carbuncle, if you'd believe me. This is the airship city, basically. This is the city that makes all the airships in the world. Yeah, it is Kirby. Yeah, Lovecraftian Kirby is exactly right. The Sucker. New canon name. That's so hype. Kirby, what? Kirby, no. It's so quiet. Yeah, because everyone got sucked. Mother, I can't believe you attacked Lindblom. Careful, they might still be around. Vivi, you stay here and hide. No way, it's dangerous here. There are Alexandrian soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight. Okay. Don't fret, we'll be right back. I'm sorry, Vivi. It's okay, just make it quick. Evil Kirby be like. Hey guys. Mommy, Daddy, where are you? Please don't leave me here. So yeah, things are sad, and now this place is already under Alexandrian control. Are you here to resist us? No, I wouldn't dream of it. That's good. Yes, leave everything to Queen Braun. Yeah, good night. Take care. Resistance will only bring death. Finish it off. Should I crush its head? How about its chest? Stop it. He's a living creature. What did you say? Braun programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anybody else. Also, thank you so much for the follow, whoever that was. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting closer to affiliate, and I've gained more followers this stream than any other stream I've done, so I feel very thankful. And I mean that genuinely. Braun programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anybody else. Lies. They may look human, but that's where the similarity ends. They destroy everything, like wrecking balls destroy buildings. They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood. I think it's fun. The stream junk kind of sounds like gas noises on my end. It apparently doesn't pick up too loud on the capture, though. The monsters, I mean. Also, we are reaching the end of what I planned for stream, so I'll let you guys know when we're there, but basically the next save point is going to be the end. Can't believe we wiped this city out in just one night. The Black Mage soldiers and Eidolons are not of this earth. It's as if we've opened Pandora's box. It's nice that even the soldiers kind of have, like, thought of their own, of like, oh my god, I can't believe we did that shit. Do you know a rebel group called Vigilantes? No? If you do, you must report it to me right away. No, not the end. No, the end of stream is in sight. Yes, I'm having so much fun, though. The industrial district is gone, and the business and theater districts are also in ruins. Allocate soldiers to the reconstruction. We must get the citizens' lives back on track. It's okay if you want to see me. I will probably be next online around Saturday at 5 p.m. CST. I already have it in the stream schedule, and that'll be hype. Next week I plan on doing 3 streams, although I don't quite have the dates figured out. 2 streams for Final Fantasy IX and 1 stream for some special second thing that I haven't quite thought of yet, but probably Sonic and the Secret Rings. Princess Garnet, Master Zidane, glad to see you're both safe. Yeah, next time on Dragon Ball Z. Archipelago Saturday, yippee! I'm thrilled. It'll be very, very fun. I also just love running Majora's Mask, and I think an Archipelago is going to be really fun. Obviously, I haven't been able to run anything like that because I don't really have too many friends who are willing to do that with me, but you guys changed that. Where's Uncle Sid? Is the Regent safe? Yes, Princess. The castle was spared. Regent Sid is alive. You know, the one place that you'd imagine somebody would target in an attack like this. Perfectly fine.
Thank goodness. I will take you to see him.
But the game really got me sucked in. Hey, you deserve a trophy for that one. This is the king of Lindblum, the neighboring kingdom of Alexandria. He has been turned into an oglop, which is basically a cockroach, because his wife was a witch, and he didn't know that when he married her, and then he cheated on her, and then she slipped in the night and turned him into a cockroach, and then stole his prized airship that he'd been working on his whole life, that he ironically named after her. An airship that isn't powered by mist, which is the, thing that you use to travel in this world. He basically made an actual bona fide airship that travels by air, and it was stolen. So that's fun. I love that little plot line. And this little, older boy failure is the Cid of this game. Cid has appeared in every Final Fantasy game in different iterations, and that is this game's version. Why is his fur so soft? What kind of conditioner is he using? What do you, which thing? The cockroach? Sounds more like he lost it in the alimony. Pets you.
No! Garnet, I thought Braun had imprisoned you. Zidane rescued me. Thank you, Zidane. But, Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix were left behind. The renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think so either, Dagger. We wound up in Pinnacle Rocks instead of Trino, but they'll be fine on their own. Pinnacle? Did you ride the Gargant? How did you know? It's my job to know the land surrounding my country. However, I sometimes lack foresight. Braun was after the Eidolons, that much I knew. But I underestimated the power of the Eidolons. Maybe I deserve to be cursed with this body. I'm glad you surrendered. Clara resisted and perished. What should I say? What can I do? Hey, we got a live one here. Watch out, it might attack. Hey, this one's much smaller than the others. Ouch, let me go, I'm not one of them. Then why are you dressed like a black mage? That must be...
Hey, it's Vivi. Doing the exact thing I told him not to do. Exclamation point dominate Tribs, exclamation point marry Ben. Wow, why is everyone dominating me in chat? This is awesome. The one stream I don't tag with, not safe for work or whatever. This is great. You guys are awesome.
Let me see.
Slash boy pile. Actually, if you hit exclamation point fish, it'll do a cute little thing. I've been screwing around in the chat. Yeah, you did it. There you go. Crab walk. Yeah, you didn't know that did a thing? I set that up 3 streams ago. It'll also work if you do exclamation point potion or heal. Exclamation point status will also tell you some things you can do. And, yeah. I tried programming a whole fishing minigame, but I hadn't quite finished it yet. There you go. We took an Alexandrian soldier into custody. I just said, should we turn it over to Alexandria? Uncle Cid. Let him go. Master Vivi is not an Alexandrian soldier. It's only a disguise to deceive the enemy. I'm also the lying liar. I see. My apologies. ... Poor Vivi. I've acquired more information about Queen Braun. A weapons dealer named Kuja is behind the recent string of attacks, and definitely isn't the BBEG of this video game. Kuja has been supplying Braun with highly advanced magic weapons. Supplying my mother with weapons? Yes, the Black Mage soldiers are among those weapons. According to eyewitnesses in Trino, Kuja appeared from the northern sky on a silver dragon, which is dope as fuck. That's the guy I saw in Bermesia. That he came from the north suggests that he is from the outer continent. The outer continent? There are many unexplored continents in the world. The outer continent is an unexplored continent located in the north of our mist continent. So yeah, that's kind of the other trope with Final Fantasy, is it's world map, but then when you get at a certain point in the game, bigger map that kind of unfolds. In 3, it's you have your small continent that you're on, and then you get the airship, and then you drive it off the map, and then you get to see that your one world is actually a part of a bunch of interconnected larger worlds that are all floating islands. It's great. That's kind of this game's equivalent to that twist. Wow, you guys are going nuts down there. Exclamation point breed! Exclamation point put in heat! Wow, you guys are freaky. Skimming that. Skimming. I hope you guys like exclamation point joke. That one cracks me up.
I believe Kuja is the only one supplying Braun with weapons. The man I saw at the castle must have been Kuja. He must be the one who is corrupting my mother. Oh, he must be the one that's corrupting my mother. If we defeat Kuja, you both catch on quickly. Defeat Kuja and Braun loses her weapon supply. That will be our cue for a counterattack. Challenging Braun now will only result in more casualties. So we crush the source of the evil. Yes, Kuja will find other clients even if we defeat Braun. It makes no excuses for my mother's behavior, but I shan't forgive Kuja for taking advantage of her. But first we must rescue Steiner and the others. I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens. Hey Dagger, I'm telling you, they'll be fine. The best Dragon Knight of Bermesia, the female general of Alexandria, and Rusty. How could they lose?
Now, Zidane, I think you're assuming a little much here.
Besides, you have me to protect you.
Oh, not their, like, strength capabilities. I mean, like, Beatrix being anything, but, you know, I love Beatrix.
Besides, you have me to protect you. Then I'll look for Kuja. I want to go too. There's no place for me here. All right, let's go kick Kuja's ass. Will you lend us the fastest airship in Lindblom? Airships can only fly where there is mist, and the mist only exists on this continent. That means you can't cross the ocean on an airship. What about the new airship that can fly without mist? It's not ready yet, besides it's under Braun's control.
Yeah, he started working on a Mark II, but since his brain is fried since he's a cockroach, he's not really getting very far with it.
Braun gave us 2 conditions for our surrender. One was the surrender of the new airship. The other was to hand over the Falcon Claw.
Yes, this is very similar to the thing in Skyrim. I don't know if it's a reference or what. I just think it's weird that, like, they have a similar name.
The airship I can understand, but what does she want with a piece of stone? I have no idea. All right, we'll take a boat. That's not an option either. The harbor was also seized. Ah! What do you want us to do, swim? There is a way. There's an odd excavation site, a swamp located north from the castle. Monsters not native to our continent are rumored to appear in the excavation site. The cave, which was found during excavation, is rumored to lead to another continent. Will this cave lead us to the outer continent? Doesn't sound too reliable, are you sure?
I'm not sure.
I guess we'll find out. Not knowing's half the fun, huh? Please protect Princess Garnet. We'll prepare the counterattack in the meantime. It's not much, but use it to prepare for your journey.
3 grand!
I'll wait here, Zidane. Will you get my stuff too?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Listen, Lindblom is Alexandrian territory now. You won't be able to come back for a while. Prepare yourself well. Let me know when you're ready.
Alright, that's all we gotta do. So for now, skimming chat one more time. Hashtag drink, exclamation point, drink crude oil. Man, I wish. Kuja, more like Cujo. Kinda similar names. Dang, me when I'm a cockroach. Vivian dared me to. So funny. Too freaky! Can't believe Final Fantasy IX stole from Skyrim 11 years before it was released. Yeah, exactly. So true, and how could they? Square will answer for this. You've had a banger stream. It is coming to an end. I'm gonna get it. Need more time. Definitely need more time. I'm gonna buy some quick equipment upgrades. Sorry, my shop was destroyed. I don't have much to sell. Before I buy from you, I'm going to quickly go to the synthesis shop, if I can find it. I think it's in here. It's been so banger. You did amazing. Thank you so much. I know it's a lot of dialogue, a lot of yapping, but you guys seem invested, and that makes me happy. This is my favorite game ever, so I'm happy to share it. I raised the prices because I don't want to sell them anything, but I'll give you a major discount. What we got? I kind of already have all these. Mithril armlet. Well, that's not better than what I've got. Mage hats. I could buy one more. Skimming. One more mithril vest might be good. Let me see. Stardust Rod, Ice Brand, Mithril Armor. What a ripoff. I love the extra dialogue you can get by bumming around.
so good at this, man. This was a blast. Thank you very much. And make sure to subscribe to Wheat Scrubs and Trib Zaraski on YouTube. Yes, I will give the whole spiel before I'm done. I promise, I promise. Okay, the synthesis shop is up here. I completely forgot. Exploder! That's what we need. I need to buy the Barrette, and I need to buy the Exploder. That's what I have written down. So, Exploder for Zidane, and the Barrette for Dagger. Now I can use the rest of my equipment to buy things that I actually need. Exploder is the best item that I can get for Zidane right now. Mithril Armlet. Oops. Oh, yes, I can actually slap this on... Kira, that's good. But I kind of really want you to learn Ramu, since I just got that. So, that's your first summon. Okay. Okay, you've already learned everything there. That's really good. Epic. Sorry, just doing some quick inventory management, and then I'll read chat again. Ooh, Survival Vest is really good. Have you learned everything there? Yes, you have. Locomotion, Mug, those are all good. Alright, now for abilities. Devil Killer, Man-Eater, Protect Girls. Let's slap Man-Eater on you for an upcoming fight. As for Dagger, you already have everything that you need. Catching up on chat. Let me see. Wow, you guys are going nuts. Synthesis? Cross-synthesis? You cannot reference that. I will not be able to even bother to explain what that's a reference to. By subbing to Wii Scrubs, you get to see more of me. Yes, you're right, Aaron. You work so hard and has so much joy to share. Yes. And Wii Scrubs, so every revenue goes directly into my pockets. That is correct. Also mine. Because we're married now and share assets. Yes. You also married Tyler. Wait, who married me? Did somebody else marry me? Even I get the money. Wow, there's a lot of infighting going on with this accidental polycule I've made. I'm married to both Tyler and Ben and Olive. And Aaron is our pet dog, so he gets like some dog food or some shit. Hashtag make him pay. Real. And a doggy bed. The doggy bed, it really just depends who gets that. / divorce Aaron. Here's the circle for like 5 minutes before laying down. Yep. Our beautiful Kuel. Yep. Let's go. Euthanize Aaron. No, he likes it. Strand Aaron at the altar. Marduk moment. Let's see. I'm gonna buy so many potions, my head will spin. I need as many of those as I can get my hands on so I don't run into another problem. 99 ought to do it. I'll get 5 of these, just because I like even numbers. I was told to buy more anointment, so I'm going to get, like, let's say 11 of those. And this is good. Alright, unfortunately, I am starting to end stream. Oops, what'd I do there? The third jewel. That works in my chat podcast. That's great. We started loading the supplies. It took long enough, didn't it? Yes, the Lindblom soldiers won't obey our orders. We must finish up before Queen Braun becomes upset. Send all available personnel to the harbor and assist in supplying the fleet. Staying here is pointless now that we have the Falcon Claw. Yes, ma'am. Just a little extra scene. That's what the active time events are. I love them for that. There's more going on here, but for now, I want to find that NPC so I can tell him that I'm done and want to go home. Pretty sure I already passed him. Also, I hope you're all still having fun, even though stream's ending. Feel free to get your last RPGs in before I end things. Hello, you. Are you ready? Yep. Follow me. The Regent is waiting on the base level. Braun's fleet arrives.
/ load Sonic Heroes. I wish. It just, like, completely changes what game I'm playing.
Why are they loading food instead of valuables onto the ship? I wonder if they're going to take them all back to Alexandria.
Maybe they're going on a very long trip.
Stop that chatter and keep loading the ship. Damn them, they think they can walk all over us. We gotta stall more. Let's keep working. Alexandria rules this continent now. Where else can they go and conquer? What do they really want?
Yeah, technically, since Lindblom, Clara, Trino, like, all these places are kind of under the rule of Alexandria right now. They technically own the entire Mist continent, so they're really England moding right now.
I don't know, but you know how greedy Braun is.
Alright, where am I? Okay, still more ATE, active time events.
I wonder where we are going next. I don't know of any kingdom that poses a threat to our country. I'm sure Queen Braun has a plan. There's no need for us to worry about such matters. Come now, we need your help. Some Lindblom soldiers have locked themselves up in the guest room.
Oh, great timing, I guess. Sneaky, sneaky. After this cutscene, I should be able to go down to the bottom floor, and then I'll be able to save, and I'll end stream right then. Wonder what Braun is going to do. Zidane? Do we really have to go to the outer continent? Hey, what's up with you? You said you wanted to go. What if something happens to you or Vivi? I might not be okay on my own. Are you worried about me? What? Well, I mean, a princess needs her elite guards, you know? I'd be stranded without you guys. Are you trying to flatter me by calling me your elite guard? Sorry, I was only kidding. You'll be fine with me. What about you, Dagger? We don't know anything about the outer continent. I've made up my mind. I don't want my mother to commit any more atrocities. All right, then. I'll protect both you and Vivi. Thank you. / averts mine eyes.
Vivi, I'm so glad you're here. Benji, where's Uncle Sid? He said, guac guac, wait here and went away somewhere. Where could he be? Here he comes. I did it! I stopped a trolley between here and the Serpent's Gate. That'll show them not to fool in my castle. Now go! The excavation site is like a maze. Be careful not to get lost. And take this with you.
It's a rag.
You big dope, it's not just a rag. This is a national treasure of Lindblom. This is an ancient map of the entire world that I just had, I guess.
Wow, thanks. Appropriate reaction. Wow, thanks.
Now go before they find you. Zidane, Vivi, please protect Princess Garnet.
Okay.
Uncle Sid. Don't worry about me. I'm stronger than I look. I'm also a fucking cockroach. Now get out of here. They'll squeeze all the Oglop oil out of my body if we're caught. Let's go, Dagger.
And we're off. Active time event.
How infuriating.
Active time events are fun. It's basically a way to see what other characters are doing in the story while you're going about things, and it's typically during, like, a lull in the plot, so it's not very intrusive.
My, they have an Oglop for a regent and buffoons for soldiers. Why do they take so long to load supplies? You two, I did not give you permission to rest. I understand that things are moving slow, but keep in mind that the next mission is about to begin. The machine over there stopped and the trolley stopped coming. Right? Yes, it made this strange guacking sound. I wanted to go shopping before we left the harbor. Any word from the lookout? No, ma'am, nothing. This must be Regent Sid's doing. He's hiding something.
Anywho.
Come with us, you two. Find the Regent. Yes, ma'am.
Let me see. Wait, what are you on about? It's the cum rag! I knew that was the bit. I was gonna make a silly thing where it's like, yes, my wife was off of those for, like, years, which is why she turned me into a fucking cockroach. But anyway. So close. Then Dino Dance. Have you metaphor made by Atlas? I don't know what you're talking about. I've been trying to decipher that for the last, like, 2 minutes. Oh, maybe RPG stuff. Alright, get in your last RPG things. This is where we are gonna end things. Heard? Have you heard? Yeah, I bet you're gonna tell me about the bird and all that and all that noise. Peter Griffin. Have I heard of Metaphor the game? Of Metaphor by Atlas. It's like Fantasy Persona. Oh yeah, Metaphor ReFantagio. Yeah, I forgot. For some reason I thought you were talking about Expedition 33, which is why I was confused. But that's not even an Atlas thing. I think I'm just tired. Alright, so, saving. I'm gonna have to end stream, but you can find me here and on YouTube at Tribz the Rasky. That is Tribz the Rasky. I typically stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays around 10 or 10:30 p.m. CST. I'm going to continue this until I finish it, and I'm gonna find something else to do for my third stream of the week at a later date. For right now, you'll be able to catch me this Saturday on a Majora's Mask randomizer archipelago with Micah and like 4 other people, so that'll be very exciting. Thank you for tuning into the stream, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Just like Benji said, you're all amazing. And yeah, thank you all very, very, very much. I literally could not do this without you guys. I got many more followers, many views, and I'm very thankful. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you all, and good night. Zidane, controller drift yourself into the sunset while I end stream. Let me pull up the RPG to make sure nobody's still in. Somebody's still in. Okay, Dorothy, let's see how this pans out, and then I'll cut it off. Find someone to raid. You're right. I should probably do that. Let me see. That's mod actions. I haven't actually raided before. Let me see if I can do that on mobile. Is that the raid button? It is the raid button. Who's live right now that I follow? There's nobody streaming right now, but I'll find someone playing 14 to hit up. Alright, who's not streaming to like 1 million people? They look cool. Alright, you guys are going to be giving OK Code a nice visit. And I'll let you guys know how Micro RPG is going, Benji. So, see you all later.